have various projects at different stages of development right now. The furthest thing away, I would probably say, is a pet project of mine that I'm working on. It's a story about domestic violence, but it's more like a Wizard of Oz type deal. And it's gonna be all animated, like the McDonald's commercials, Cock Kung Fu. But I have a new method for animation that I'm gonna be using for that. That's the furthest away. But what's special about that is that I want to have a premiere for that, and I want to give all the proceeds to the Lotus House, which is a women's shelter. And I've already spoken to them. They just waiting to see a script so they can co-sign it. And basically, I'm just doing the draft of the different beats of the story and what I want to happen. The project before that, and that's the working title for that right now, is Lotus Flower. The project that'll probably happen preceding that will probably be the sequels to Unclean. We have 2 prequels. What was it, a prequel and a sequel? I can't remember because I'm not on the writing team. But there's a prequel and a sequel, I believe, for Unclean. Again, you can see Unclean at uncleanfilm.com. We're going to be doing that, and then we're also going to. And just to give you a little bit heads up, it's the first time this is being mentioned in public. But the Unclean prequel is going to be about the gypsy. If any of you've seen Unclean, or when you see it, it's going to be the gypsy story, why she's giving her that liquid, where she comes from. And then the sequel is going to be the husband, what happens to him after he witnesses those horrific events seen in Unclean. We're doing a trilogy of music videos. You know how a lot of times you see at the end of music videos it says "to be continued"? Right. We all have videos that we know of that are like that. So what I'm doing is I came up with this storyline, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna film it as though it's a television show. You know how, like, when you watch a television show, what's your favorite show?
I don't really watch TV.
Okay, let's say Dexter was your favorite show, right?
Okay.
When you watch Dexter, it would say previously on Dexter. Right. And then it would show all these snippets that showed you the episode before. And if your homegirl never seen never seen Dexter, then she will be filled in because she would know previously this happened,
right.
that happened.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna shoot that, and it's gonna involve shapeshifters, scientists, robots, poison, sex scenes. We're gonna do these 3 videos, and hopefully I can get federal Lareina involved. But it's gonna be these 3 videos that I'm doing with J-Rock and Phrase. And one of theirs is J-Rock's, the other video is Phrase, and then the 3rd video is for a song called "The Girl Is Mine," where they kind of like, doing a Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson thing, both bidding for the same chick. Yeah. So as a storyteller, what I'm trying to do is create a world, tell J-Rock's motivation for getting a girl, tell Phrase's motivations for getting a girl, and then in the video they have together, then it all comes together in one final video. But again, it's going to proceed with the previously and all of that. That's the plan right now. That could change. Preceding that, tomorrow and next weekend, I'm shooting. We got hired to shoot a project for the father that was in a Chloraseptic commercial that we did. Like I mentioned before about Tongle, they had a Chloraseptic commercial, and we shot a couple Chloraseptic commercials. We shot 3 Chloraseptic commercials with a white family and with a black family. Basically the same premise, but with a white family and a black family. And the white father is actually the actor who plays the white father, Gus. Shout out to Gus. What up, Marine? But he's hiring us to shoot some stuff that he's working on. So we're going to be shooting a park bench tomorrow. And that's going to be at machinekingsmedia.com. You can see that. We got the deal with him. And I managed to get him to work on 10 projects. I got a 10 project deal with this cat. So I'm real happy about that I got a white face that I can put on camera, 10 projects for free. And I see you laughing a little bit. But race is something that, you know, they'll put ethnic male or something like that. Man, just say what you want. You want a Latino male, you want a black male, you want a non-white male. But having a white face brings production value, and or having diversity brings production value, I believe. So shout out to Gus. And those are the projects that we have on the horizon right now. And it's a couple of other things. Oh, Keith would kill me if I ain't mention this. I mentioned all this other stuff. My boy Keith, who plays the father in Unclean, this dude is the best writer I know. Like, as far as writing, like, the man is incredible with storytelling. Incredible. So he came up with this project called Daughters of Isis, sent me the script. I love it. And we're about to start pre-production on that very, very soon. I don't know how soon, because we got other stuff we're working on, but we're about to start pre-production on that real soon, because the script is crazy good, and it's about 4 little girls, all different disabilities, who got adopted into this house, but then they got superpowers. It sounds like it's a lot of room for being corny, but I tell you, man.
Almost sounds like the Powerpuff Girls.
But I tell you, it's black girls. It's called The Daughters of Isis. It has a real heavy Egyptian twist on it. Shout out to Keith, man. The man just is a brilliant writer. Nobody writes, I always say this, man, nobody writes dialogue of 2 people that care about each other like that dude. Like, he's just a whiz with it, man. Shout out to Keith Wade, my boy. Shout out to Phrase. Phrase catch all the sound on every production that we do. Shout out to him. And he's about to get into mixing. So if you want your music, all you rappers out there, you want your music mixed, holler at my dog. He won't rip you off. Then there's my boy J-Rock. J-Rock is the lighting dude. He do all the lights for us at all of our production. Shout out to J-Rock, the mologist. And my cousin Chris, he's another camera operator, and Rosalind, she, you know, locked down all the locations for us. And that's everybody except for Juliet. Juliet is one of the writers. That's my homegirl and my business partner. You can check out everything that I've talked about at machinekingsmedia.com, and there's commercials, music videos, event videos, and films. And you can find La Venganza if you really, really look for it. But I want to thank PK for having me here, and I want to thank Ranga behind the camera. Yeah, Taskmasterpiece. You can follow me on Twitter or Facebook. Oh, machinekingsmedia.com, Twitter, Facebook. Thank you, Ranga, for putting that up there at the top of the screen. I appreciate that. The bottom of the screen, wherever it is, man. I'm sorry, I'm goofy, man.
Somewhere around here. All right, well, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for watching.